We saw thousands of people turn out in droves across the country for protests and counter-protests, but polling reveals a strong majority of Americans supported Roe v. Wade.
Joining us now to talk more about public opinion on abortion rights is Charles Franklin. He's a professor at the Marquette University School of Law and the director of the school's poll. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. It's good to be back with you.
So let's talk about what your national polling is showing on public opinion surrounding abortion, and how has that changed over time?
Well, the short answer is it hasn't changed very much over time at all. We've been asking about whether Roe should be overturned for more than 3 years now, and we're getting a very consistent 69% in the latest poll in May opposing overturning Roe, about 29% in favor of overturning it. That has only fluctuated a little bit between about 65 and about 71%. And other national polls have been consistently in that range as well.
You polled the state of Wisconsin. You found 60% support for abortion being legal in all or most cases, 35% illegal. So that also has not budged very much, has it?
No, we've been doing the Marquette Law School poll for 10 years now, almost 11 years now, and that number has not trended up or down. It fluctuates by a couple of 3 percentage points from poll to poll, but no big change, and the balance has been consistent. There is, of course, that substantial 34, 35% pro-life community in Wisconsin, as there is in other places in the country as well. So we certainly have both factions on the abortion debate in the state. But in terms of where the majority stands, that's very consistent, around 59 or 60% pro-choice.
So we heard President Biden speaking to the American people yesterday, saying this is not over, encouraging people to vote. And everyone wants to know, how will this impact the midterm elections? What is your polling showing on this? And is abortion a motivating factor for voters?
I think this is the big question this year, because what we've seen is little or no change in the motivation to vote this November based on what your position is on abortion. We didn't see that change from before the draft decision came out to after it came out. There's just very little shift there. If anything, Republicans are a little more likely to vote this month compared to 2 months ago. But now we do have the official decision. We'll see the sort of mass mobilization that we saw beginning yesterday. And I think most importantly, this does throw the issue back to governors and legislators throughout the country. And it's very hard to see how that issue then does not become an important separating issue for candidates this fall, in which governor and legislative candidates take strong and clear positions. And for the first time in 49 years, they really do have control over this in their hands.
So you mentioned that the Republicans voters seem to be more enthusiastic, but do you see that because of this issue that more Democrats might, turn out in November?
Well, it could happen. Excuse me, what we see is that Democrats are now saying they're more concerned about the abortion issue than are Republicans. That's the upturn we've seen for Democrats. But in terms of how enthusiastic are you about voting in the November elections, Republicans have the advantage on that. And depending on your position on abortion, there's very little impact on enthusiasm once you take partisanship into account. So this can be a mobilizing issue for Democrats, but the point is it's not yet. And the leaked draft decision did not, in our data, nationally or in Wisconsin, seem to produce an upturn for Democrats.
All right. Professor Charles Franklin with Marquette University School of Law, thank you so much.